Hello guys, my name is Khadija So. I am here to talk to you on behalf of Blend on how social media can impact our mental well-being. A little bit about me: I major in communications at Delaware Technical College. I'm a second year. I'm concentrating in film. It's a little bit about me, a little bit of a bio. So getting into the topic, social media does impact our mental well-being, whether we know it or not. It is a major factor. We often find ourselves addicted to social media even. A lot of us do know that actually. We are constantly on Twitter. Twitter is, I know, like a daily digestion of news for us. I know I got a lot of my news from Twitter. Twitter is more relevant in politics now than it has ever been. Instagram, we see people sharing personal aspects of their life. Facebook is there. It's all addictive. It's all unhealthy as well. Social media does impact us in ways that we often do not know, just because we see people doing things in their life and we feel as though that we should be on the same level as them. I know when I first changed my major, I thought, it's too late for me to do this. Can I even be a screenwriter? Can I even get into film? Can I even direct a movie? Am I good enough? It kind of sent me into this dark hole, because I saw testimonies of people saying, I've been holding a camera since I was 8 years old. I've been directing since I was 13. I've created short films. That kind of sent me into a whole, like, you just started. I'm 19 years old right now. I made this decision that I wanted to change my major at 19 years old, and I felt as though I was a little bit too late. So seeing other people get this far in their life, starting young, it made me feel as though I missed my deadline. I don't think I can do it. So that did take a toll on me personally. So that's just another way of how social media takes a toll on us. We find ourselves comparing our lives to other people. Whether you're a millennial, 20s, 30s, 40, like, it doesn't matter what age, we are our biggest enemy sometimes. We compare our lives to other people as if we are trying to be them. We subconsciously do so as well. We see someone get ahead and we want to get farther than them. Just like Instagram, we see people traveling all the time. We see people doing excellent things with their life, and we want to get as far as them rather than worrying about what we can do to change ourselves personally. We compare our lives to other people. I think comparing our lives to other people is one of the biggest mistakes that we make. Social media does have an influence on that as well. I know there were a lot of trending tweets with 20-year-olds or 25-year-olds with like 2-3 degrees, starting a family, purchasing a house, and we feel as though we need to be there. I'm still living with my parents. I don't have my degree yet. Why am I not this great? We feel as though we have a deadline. Social media makes us feel like we have a deadline to get somewhere. We need to get somewhere, and if we don't make it at this time frame, it's not possible, which is not true, because although social media can influence in positive ways, it's a negative way to feel as though that you need to meet a deadline requirement, because we all have our own time of doing things. I consider myself still young. I'm 19 years old. I changed my major in my second year, spring semester. I felt as though that I was too late. I felt as though I couldn't even do it, like I said earlier, but it's honestly never too late to try new things. So that's just one of the small ways that social media influences us in a negative way. We also find like I said earlier, being addicted to social media is a negative thing. We digest so much negative news on a daily basis. It's like we don't even know it, rather than us going on Twitter, seeing positive things that are happening in the news, which positive things that are happening in the news don't really highlight the news. It's more of the negative, groundbreaking news that are making retweets, that are getting the likes, which is a terrible thing, but that's just how social media works. So we ingest so much negative news daily. It takes a toll on the way we think, the way we view things. When we're constantly seeing negative things, we start to think negatively rather than thinking positively. So social media is a great way to start out in whatever you want to do. So it's a great way to just, it's a great thing to just chill if you're bored on a daily basis. But our intake of social media does affect us mentally, emotionally, and those were just minor ways. So thank you for tuning in with us. Even though social media, I know I've pointed this out many times throughout this video, even though there are negative ways that social media affects us, there are positive ways, but those ways need to be sought out way more than the negative things. So tune into our next session. We can talk to you more on other ways social media affects us, whether it be mentally or emotionally. We appreciate you tuning into our live session. Thank you so much. Please follow us on our social media platforms. Ironically enough, yes, we have an Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook with a bunch of positive news. We have a bunch of positive news works that are coming out. So thank you so much. Bye.